Hey guys, today we're going to be firing up our Zgrill and we're going to do some smoked peanuts and cashews in a buffalo sauce marinade. Stick around. Okay, now for this buffalo type hot sauce marinade, grab yourself a saucepan, stick of butter, we're not going to use all of that. Grab yourself your favourite all-purpose barbecue rub or your barbecue seasoning. We're using our very own, which is my own blend, and of course some hot sauce. And today we're just going to be using Frank's Red Hot. Pretty safe bet for a good hot sauce. Now, butter-wise, I reckon this is a 250 gram block. I reckon half. I reckon we're going to go, you know what, we're going to go just a little less than half. We can add more at a later time. So chuck that in your pan. As far as how much hot sauce we're going to add, this part is completely up to you. I reckon, there we go, 3/4 of the bottle, I reckon, will do, because we're only really sort of just marinating these peanuts and cashews. Not actually, we don't need a thorough coating, to be fair. And as far as our all-purpose barbecue rub is concerned, I would say go ahead and add about, I don't know, tablespoon worth. That seems about right. As I said, this is all just going off our eye, so to speak. Alright, now we've got our Zgrill coming up to temp. We're going to go and take this over to our Zgrill right now and let that butter slowly melt down and that sauce start to simmer, and then our marinade's done. Okay, now that we've got our buffalo marinade all simmered down and that butter has melted, we're going to go and take our bag of cashews, chuck them into a bowl. It's up to you how many you want to use. We're going to go half here with cashews and peanuts. And you can use salted peanuts if you want. These are actually salted peanuts. I thought I picked up unsalted, but that's alright. So, just in a bowl, get them all mixed in nicely together. And what we're going to do now is, if we can move the camera over here, and I'm just going to see if I can get my camera to stay in one spot. We are going to add our marinade into this mixture here. So, bear with me, guys. Technical issues, classic. That sauce is looking pretty good. Now, we may not need to use all of this. I may have used a little bit too much, but that's all good. Leftovers, we love leftovers. So what you're going to do is oh no, I reckon this will be a perfect amount actually. Get that marinade tipped out, and all you're going to do here is get all of those nuts coated. Now, if it is too runny, if you feel like there is too much marinade, just run these through a strainer. To be honest, once these go back in the tray and start smoking, that sauce is going to coat to the actual peanuts themselves. So you know it's probably not going to matter too much. Obviously, I don't think you'd want any more than what I just did. So that was just shy, I reckon that'd be about 100 grams of butter that I used. I don't think any more butter. And 3/4 a bottle of a 250ml bottle of sauce as well. So once you get your cashews and your peanuts all nice and coated, we are now ready to transfer these over to a full tray, and we're going to put them back on our Zgrill. Okay, we've got our foil tray here, and all we're going to do now is transfer these peanuts and cashews into the full tray. And we may even, once we get these spread out evenly, we may even hit them again with a bit of our barbecue rub. So just before I do throw them on, I'm going to hit them just over the top. Some of our all-purpose seasoning there, just to get as much flavour installed in them bad boys as we can. They look good enough to eat already. These are going to go on the Zgrill now for, I reckon, an hour and a half, and we're going to smoke them at about 225 degrees Fahrenheit or around that 110 degrees Celsius mark. Okay, we've got our Zgrill sitting at about 110 Celsius or that 225 Fahrenheit, and we're just going to place our cashews and peanuts there in the middle, smack bang in the middle. We're going to put them to bed, and we're going to come back in an hour and a half and check on these. Okay, these have been on for about an hour now, and that sauce, where it was getting a little bit thick in places, is starting to thin out, starting to dry. So that's good. We're just going to give them a little bit of a toss here, just to distribute the rest of that sauce that's still laying at the bottom a little bit evenly. I reckon this might turn into 2 hours tops. Another hour, and these cashews and peanuts should be ready to take off, dry and dry. Alrighty, these have been on for just shy of 2 hours. I reckon an hour 3/4, maybe just a little bit more. I've just gave them a little bit of a check again, moved them around. They are ready to come off, so we're going to take them off, take them inside, let them sit for about half an hour with a tea towel over them. I'm going to let them cool and let any of that excess moisture that's left, there's not a lot left, just to dry out of them. And after that, we're going to give them a taste. These smell absolutely divine. I cannot wait to dive into these bad boys. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our our hot sauced smoked cashews and peanuts with our all-purpose barbecue rub. They smell fantastic, they look fantastic. I've even got myself a beer here as well. Cheers, guys. Without further ado, let's get into it. Grab a handful. First thing that hits me is that Frank's hot sauce, that hot sauce marinade. I was concerned maybe there wasn't going to be any heat in these, and the heat was sort of going to be burnt out of it a little bit, but the heat is very much there. Use your favourite hot sauce. You don't even have to use hot sauce. Use your favourite barbecue sauce, use your favourite sauce. But for a weekend snack with a cold beer, holy crap. They are fantastic. And cold beer to wash it down. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you could drop a like and subscribe on the channel, that would be much appreciated. We are going to be doing these sort of full-length videos a lot more often on the YouTube page now that I've sort of got my camera up and running and my video editing software on my computer. But guys, appreciate each and every one of you who have supported me all the way so far. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep that smoke rolling and beard on.